I feel like a boss, like I'm Ricky Ross, but I got no Maybachs. They do anything for the clout.
Welcome to the Raven Space on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share the channel. Let's get into it. Today we're talking about Patrick Queen and why we need him to take the next step in order to be a great middle linebacker in this league. The reason that we chose Patrick Queen in particular is because he has every single aspect of a great linebacker from a physical perspective. He's fast. He's a good tackler. He has the ability to go sideline to sideline. And when he plays with his instincts, he gets to the ball and makes plays in the backfield numerous amounts of times. Again, his only fault is for some reason he lacks the consistency of other great middle linebackers in the NFL. I don't really know why he lacks his consistency. Maybe he doesn't trust his first step. Maybe again, when he gets attacked first, then we start to see some of his traits that are not as beneficial. Like again, he's not as strong as some other linebackers in the league. But again, he plays better with his skill, with his speed, with his ability to make decisions and get to the ball quickly. However, it seems that this skill only appears when the play is right in front of him. When he has a gap that he can shoot, of course he shoots it and he looks great doing it. He does it quickly, does it decisively. But if there's any mess in front of him, if there's any pulling guards, anything like that, if a lineman gets to the second level quicker than he expects, he kind of falls apart. PFF hates Patrick Queen. And when we say hate, we mean hate. Last year, he was the second to last ranked linebacker in the entire NFL. Yes, you heard me correctly. The second to worst linebacker in the entire NFL. And this hurts even more because he's a Raven, and we know that we have a legacy of great linebackers, even the ones who aren't all-time greats. Of course, we have the ones like Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs, but also we have people like Peter Boulware, Bart Scott, these players that were great linebackers in their role. So let's just look at the numbers. Looking at the rankings, Patrick Queen had a PFF grade of 43.6. Again, a terrible, terrible grade for a linebacker. He was outplayed, according to PFF, by Chris Board, who had a 53.6, and Josh Bynes, who had a 74.8. Again, all of these are not great scores. Again, Josh Bynes played a good role in his time there, but again, Chris Board and Patrick Queen did not play great at all. What's unfortunate about the scores is that he's actually gotten better over the years. Again, he has improved in several areas and had a lot of great games where he flashed, but also PFF states that he had about 9 games where he scored under a 50 score. And for those who don't know, 50 is basic average. This is just terrible and unfortunate for the Ravens, as we took Patrick Queen very high with our picks. He was our first round pick and we really need him to be better. A 28th overall pick has to play better than Patrick Queen has played over his last 3 years. And this is the year that we need him to take that step up. His dad, his family said that this is the year he takes the steps up. He himself has said he's taking the step up, and we need him to be consistent at the linebacker position. However, I do have a little bit of faith simply because it seems that the Ravens also have faith in Patrick Queen. They did not make any moves to bring in a linebacker to replace Patrick Queen. They trust his athleticism. They trust in his ability to go sideline to sideline, but we need a player who is going to be great in the run game as well as the pass game. And we just don't have that at the linebacker position currently. Now, again, how many good players can you have, right? We have a lot of good players on defense already. You can't just keep on overly stacking the defense and ignoring the offense, which it seems like the Ravens have done over the past couple of years, especially when it comes to free agency and trades. However, we did bring on some linemen to help out on offense, so it kind of evens out a little bit. But when it comes to the linebacker position, we're going with Patrick Queen. He's the guy, and he needs to prove it whether or not the Ravens are going to say it out loud or not. This is a make or break year for Patrick Queen, and we need him to improve his consistency if the Ravens want to become a consistent defensive force in this league. There's only so much that your cornerbacks and your safeties can do to make sure that the second level is a strong performing level. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and go Ravens.
If I take your girl, don't be in my DM asking for your baby back. We save a lot of things like money, but hoes gonna say that. And homie, that's straight facts.